Welcome to the Cardiac Kitchen. Today we're going to be making black bean and quinoa salad with a citrus dressing. So today the ingredients we're going to be using are going to be apple cider vinegar, no salt added black beans, no salt added corn, quinoa. The kind that I purchased today to use is the tri-color blend. So it has the 3 blends of quinoa. I'll be using mandarin oranges, so I get the no sugar added packed in water. We'll be using an orange that's freshly juiced, a red bell pepper, a purple onion, and some fresh cilantro. The first thing you want to do when preparing your black bean and quinoa salad is to prepare your quinoa. So this can be done beforehand and you can simply refrigerate it, or it can be done right before starting the recipe. So what is quinoa? Quinoa is a grain. Quinoa is high in protein, it's high in fiber. Quinoa can be used just like any other grain. Brown rice, barley, couscous. You could use it underneath dishes, underneath sauces that you may make, or you can use it plain like we're doing right now in a salad. Quinoa is very beneficial. Like I mentioned before, it's higher in protein and higher in fiber opposed to your other grains that you may be eating. So how do we prepare quinoa? So today we're going to be preparing quinoa, the tri-blend quinoa. So it's a blend of red, brown, white, and black quinoa. So we prepare with 1.5 cups of water. And you want to turn your pot, I like to turn it high and then just lower it as we add things, and 1 cup of quinoa. And what you simply want to do is just bring it to a simmer, cover, and then cook for about 17 to 20 minutes. So the different varieties of quinoa has different individualized cooking instructions, but that can simply be found on the package of the quinoa that you buy. So we'll cook this quinoa down and then we'll start preparing our salad. Now that we have prepared our quinoa, I went ahead and prepped our other vegetables that we're going to be using today. You can actually make this specific salad recipe 2 different ways. You can add all of the ingredients together and serve close to preparation time, or you can separate the citrus dressing from the vegetable portion of the salad to where it will keep longer in the refrigerator without getting soggy. So what we're going to do today is combine it all together at once. And so I'm going to start with a bowl right here. So I have my bowl and we're actually going to make our citrus dressing to start off with, okay? So I'm going to take my orange that I have half of an orange, and I'm going to juice this orange right here on my juicer. So as I'm pressing, I'm getting all this juice out. And so this is going to be the base of our salad dressing. So I'm going to take this and open it up and pour our orange juice into our bowl. And I'll set this aside because we're pretty much done with that tool. The other things that we're going to be putting into our dressing is going to be our apple cider vinegar. Okay, so I measured out 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, so I'll add that. Some people may not like the bite of the vinegar in the dressing. So what I do recommend is adding apple juice concentrate. You can find apple juice concentrate in the freezer section, and it comes frozen in the little tubes. You just take that out, stick it in the refrigerator, and let it defrost. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a 1-to-1 ratio apple juice concentrate to apple cider vinegar. And so I have 2 tablespoons of apple juice concentrate. So we'll add that to our dressing. And then I'll just take my whisk and whisk it up a bit, just stir it up a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and add our dry ingredients. So we're going to take our quinoa that we prepared, and you can actually prepare quinoa beforehand and keep it in the refrigerator and just have it in the refrigerator going straight into the salad. Then I'm going to take my no salt added corn, which I rinsed and drained the corn. So we're doing 1/2 cup of corn. And then we have our no salt added black beans. Again, I rinsed and drained them. The benefit of rinsing and draining beans is that sometimes whenever they're packaged in the can, they have a really thick, gritty moisture or liquid in the can with it. So I like to rinse and drain all of that off, especially if I'm putting it into a salad and I'm not cooking it on the stove. So I have 2/3 cup of no salt added black beans. I have a red bell pepper that I diced up. So 1/4 cup of red bell pepper. The red bell pepper is really going to get a lot of color. And then we have diced up purple onion. So I'm going to mix this together. Another thing with the quinoa, we did use, like mentioned before, the tri-blend. You can simply use just the white variety of quinoa, the red, the black, whatever is your taste preference. And then I'm going to add some mandarin oranges. So for this step, you can simply use orange slices. You can use mandarin oranges, satsumas, any citrus fruit will work. I like using the mandarin oranges. I get the no sugar added packed in water. And I like using this because it's easily prepared. There's no skin on them. It's easy to mix in. No preparation. So I'm going to mix that together. And then I will sprinkle some fresh chopped cilantro. And there you have your black bean and corn salad with a citrus dressing.